Welcome back, everybody. I do want to clarify something. In the last episode, I said that I named this podcast When Life Gives You Lemons, when really it was just the episode name, When Life Gives You Lemons. Because today's topic is about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. And why is today's topic about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B? Because I think that I would like to express my opinion regardless of how other people feel, because I never really gave a fuck about what people feel or what people think. But the best thing about expressing your opinion is talking to people with open minds, because when you have an open mind, you are subject to learn so much more. Closed-minded people, they have one way of thinking, and it's their way or the highway, and they don't learn shit, they don't accept shit, they don't be like, yeah, you know what? You can't talk to closed-minded people. You gotta talk to open-minded people, because that is like a Bluetooth. We sending and receiving. Sending and receiving. So, I just want to make sure that, people are open-minded, because it's more fun when it's that way. You can debate when it's an open-minded conversation. Closed-minded people, get your shit together. So let's just jump right in. Let's jump right into it, okay? So, all right. I'm also going to be quoting what people say about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I'm not going to read out their names or nothing like that, but definitely going to be quoting what they say about each person. So I'm going to start with this. People say they don't condone violence, but then they say, well, Cardi, Nicki said something about Cardi's child, and we say, well, what did she say? And you guys don't come up with no fucking receipts about what she said. You know what you did do? You were like, well, she liked the comment. But what did she say? Cause what did she say? I've been trying to figure out what she said this whole time. Wanna know why? Because the bitch ain't say nothing about her damn child. Okay? Let me tell you something. I know it's a lot of y'all in here who have kids and be like, oh, well, if a bitch says something about my child, first of all, I would be the first person to say. Because I don't have kids. And before y'all even comment anything about me not having kids, shut your motherfucking ass up, because I got motherfucking nieces and nephews that are just like my own. And I will fuck your ass up. So anyways, I don't have kids, but if I did have kids, I would be very protective of them. And I think that's just why, honestly, I don't have kids, because I think I will be a little fucking psycho. Get your child. Don't let your child be touching my child. It will be a wrap. And that's just, I need to get that under control before I think about having kids. So I understand how protective you're going to be over your child, because it's your baby, it's your life. I understand. But as somebody of Cardi's stature, who is a celebrity in the limelight, acting like that over something that she said, Beyonce never said nothing about, I hate when we bring Beyonce in it, but I have to, because Beyonce has children, and Baby Blue was talked about for so long. They were talking about her hair, talking about how she looked, but did Beyonce act up? No, she didn't. She let Blue Ivy grow up to be a beautiful little child that she always has been. She did not care what none of the haters said. She did not act out. And that is why Beyonce is very, very much respected. You're going to respect Beyonce for who she is, and that's what you want to be like. You're not going to be out here acting ratchet. Oh, you said that about my child. No. I got too much money for that to care what people who don't have no money say about my child. Can't even sit with my child. Can't sit next to my child. You can't even get into where my child can get in at. Okay? So why do I care about what you have to say? The fuck? The whole point is, the world is going to talk about your child. And you can't go around pouncing and hitting and being a fucking psychopath just because somebody said some words. Now, unfortunately, there are people in the world who feel comfortable with talking about children. I will never understand that. That's very low of you. That's like peasanty. Like, you're dirt. Like, why would you talk about a child who can't defend themselves? I understand that. But being in Cardi's position, you have to have tough skin. You have to, because we can't control those people who are so sad with their lives that they need to talk about a little child, okay? We can't control those people. We can't. Because the world is going to talk about your kids. The world. And we can't control people who say stupid things, distasteful things. But what we can do is not let that affect us. And that's what Cardi needs to do. Because regardless, my child's going to be good. My child's good regardless. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford my baby. The fuck? I don't even understand how you can afford to talk about him, but I'm gonna let you do that while I stunt on you. I mean, come on. We gotta have that kind of mindset. So, moving on. Now, had somebody put their hands on your child, talk about threatening your child, doing some shit to your child, then I can understand for the need of that behavior. But sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Honey, come on now. Come on now. I literally feel like if you let somebody get under your skin like that for some little shit, they're gonna always do it. So if you let somebody have that much control over you, over something so tiny, just imagine what they can do with something so big. Okay? And I want all of my listeners to keep that in mind. Sincerely. Keep that in mind. And we're going based off of a tweet that nobody saw up until the night of the incident. And y'all just gonna believe that? This comment tweet thingy thing wasn't even on TSR, who be on it. It wasn't on TMZ, who be even more on it. And it wasn't on nothing. It wasn't on E. It wasn't on anything. You wanna know why? Because it wasn't real. It's called photoshopping, people. And Cardi has a knack for believing things, because she believed that page. It was something about a page that was called Something Hates Marie, and that page even turned out to be fake. You can't even find that page no longer on Instagram because it didn't have credible information, okay? And just for something that tiny to make her want to fight at a high-end event is really sad. So seeing Cardi now, it looks like she's moved on, but it is sources saying that she still want to fight, which is stupid. That's stupid as fuck, and she should get off of that, because the shit's old and that shit don't matter, and that shit was fake. Like, a lot of y'all people do not want to do research. That's y'all problem. Y'all need to research before y'all get on and start commenting and typing away, typing fast and saying shit that doesn't matter. Like, first of all, how y'all mad that Cardi don't write her own raps, but then try to compare her to Beyonce. First of all, let me give y'all a little breakdown. Cardi B is not Beyonce. Cardi B is not on the level that Beyonce is. If the people had to choose who would come to their venue out of Cardi B and Beyonce, yes, they're gonna go with Beyonce. She's not on the same stature. Also, Cardi B is a rapper. Beyonce is a singer. Singers have people write songs for them. Singers also write their own songs. There's no type of disrespect. There's not going to be people like, oh, you didn't write that fucking song. Blah, 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 blah. Rappers have freestyle battles, battle raps. They have to go on the radio and fucking freestyle on a beat if the DJ be like, you know what, spit me a hot 16, baby. You know what I'm saying? Singers don't do that. Singers will get on the radio and sing a song of their own, or they might make up a song, but it's not about the lyrics. It's about the tone in their voices and hitting the notes. A singer is talent in itself. You hear the talent in their voice. There's proof that they're talented when they sing. And that's all the proof you need. Rappers don't have no melody in their voice. They have only lyrics. And this is why you can't have a ghostwriter, because your talent is supposed to be your lyrics. And if somebody else is writing your lyrics for you, you can't battle rap, you can't freestyle, and you can't go on the radio and just bust a hot 16 unless it was pre-written. Like, you can't do that. You can't do none of that. You can't even go on Wallin' Now and play Pick Up and Kill It, because you can't kill it because you can't pick it up. And that is the whole thing about Cardi. Like, Cardi, yes, she's popping, she's hot, she's doing her thing, whoop, whoop, whoop. But it's a fact that Cardi just doesn't write her own shit. She admitted it herself, people. I don't know why people, they be so in denial. Like, the girl admitted it herself. Like, it's a fact. It's not being made up, and it's not to throw shade at her. She is just like Bad Baby. They write her shit too. However, there are those people who say, you know what, I like how you did that, but maybe you should add this in right here, because if you do that, that'll be fire. And then you see them getting credited on the song. The dude who, okay, let me just say this real quick. Okay, so Cardi is on a song. Let me look it up real quick because I don't want to say his name wrong. So, Partisan. Okay, Partisan Fontaine is the same guy who's written Bodak Yellow. Yeah, Bodak Yellow. He's written Be Careful. But he's credited on the song, which makes you guys think that he just, was like, hey. But there's a video of his whole sample, word for word, Be Careful, on the internet, on YouTube. Feel free to search it, people. Feel free to research it. Now, this is not a Bash Cardi video or a Bash Cardi podcast. I'm just trying to state the fucking facts real quick. Okay? And I know some of y'all don't like yelling, you just bashing Cardi. No, I actually love Cardi. Okay, I like it like that. I do. What I like, I do. Ring, 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 bitch. But I just need to state these facts because it's just really annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Because people like to discredit Nicki and praise Cardi. I mean, Cardi has a ghostwriter, but she may be like, you know what, I want to add this into the song. She might add something into the song. Period. But being a rapper, you can't be like, yeah, I openly have a ghostwriter. You lose all kinds of respect. So this is why it's done this way. And this is why she's saying it without saying it. And this is why there's videos of proof. Cardi may not have the talent to write her own lyrics, but she has a lot of personality, which is why she's very entertaining and why we like her so much. And she has really good people to write her songs. I mean, come on, like, you can keep it real. They all catchy and they some bangers. Why is everybody mad? You know, guys, how you guys say reading is fundamental, so is research. And you're gonna be mad, but you're gonna get over it. Now let's talk about Nicki Minaj. Now everybody likes to say, Nicki's stopping bag. Oh my gosh, she's always doing stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, I believe it. I kind of want to know why you believe it. And you say you believe it because more than one person said it. When I was a virgin, 50,000 people called me a hoe. I said I was fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. But I was never fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry because I was a virgin. So was my mouth. So was every other hole in my body. But hey, the rumors spread fast. And you guys should know that because you've been in high school before. And if you haven't been in high school, I'm sorry. Homeschool is awesome. But rumors spread very fast. And people take heed and they quickly to believe them. Why? I don't really know. Rule of thumb, you never believe rumors until you got facts. Period. But just because somebody and a couple different people have said Nicki stopped their bag does not mean that shit is true. Cardi said Nicki stopped her bag or tried to stop her bag. Where? We see you everywhere and you're in the same places as Nicki. all the time. K. Michelle said, Nicki tried to stop my bag. No, she didn't. Okay, when Nicki was dating Meek Mill, that Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart song was Meek Mill's song. And he was going to give it to K. Michelle, but he decided to give it to Nicki. He did. He didn't give a fuck about K. Michelle. He took it back. He was like, I think I'm gonna give it to my girlfriend. And he was on the song too. She didn't stop your bag, Meek did. And of course, by that being her boyfriend at the time, of course people are gonna easily believe that Nicki Minaj told Meek to take the song or some shit. Like, it's easy. Why not? Why wouldn't he? It's easy to believe. But that's not the case. And that's why you should do your research. And with K. Michelle, like, she got her own shit going on. Like, from the time that she came out with Memphis Beating Her. That in itself had a lot to do with her bags being stopped. And we're just gonna leave that at that. Because Nicki ain't stopping nobody's bags. Everybody's bags either gonna be stopped by themselves or because just nobody wants to fuck with you. Period. All aboard the Nicki hate train because Nicki got a radio station and she's shading people and talking about people's babies and beefing with babies. This is a successful Black woman with a radio station. Women, first of all, should be very proud that Nicki has a fucking radio station and that she's doing the fucking shit. Okay, they should be very proud. And it's like number 1 on iTunes. Come on now. She has fucking viewers all over. Okay? And now y'all know what radio personalysis is. And if y'all don't know what radio personalysis is, do your research on that too. They're all petty. Okay? Wendy Williams started on the fucking radio. Petty as fuck. You have to be petty, you have to be messy, you have to nitpick, you have to dig, like, because if you don't, your shit's gonna be boring. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I love that. I agree with everything you say. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry. So, while y'all getting on Nicki talking about all she gonna do is be petty, that's what she's supposed to do on the fucking radio. She's supposed to have a personality on the radio. We cannot see her or listening to her. We don't want her to be boring. We want to laugh. We want to be ha 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 screaming. Bitch, you stupid. We want to do that. Okay? Because if we look at Cardi, isn't that what Cardi does? But we can see Cardi. And y'all be, bitch, you crazy. It's the same thing. Quit being a fucking hater. So, okay. Somebody commented, I have grown out of Nicki. They said, it's just certain things that you just grow out of. But I love Cardi. I'm like, I asked them genuinely. I said, so what is it that you grew out of? And they were like, oh, well, Nicki, she just, be doing too much and she be doing this and that and about a split. Cardi never switched up. Cardi has been the same. And I was like, but they're the same. They both rap about the same shit. Cardi's a little bit more ratchet. So you like ratchet? Is that what it is? I'm like, cause I'm trying to figure out like what you grew out of. Bitches is my sons? Like what is it that you grew out of? So she pretty much couldn't really give me an answer. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Let me find another comment. So one says, I've been watching Cardi since Vines. I've been watching Nicki since she started. Cardi never switched up. She's been her. Nicki switches up from interview to interview. What exactly does she switch up on? First of all, people, do you not understand that when you grow up, you get older, and the shit you do back then, you probably won't do now? You mold into a better person. You mold into getting your wisdom together. Like you're not gonna be the fucking same. Me and Cardi are the same age, and I am not. I mean, I got my ratchet moments, but I'm not about to go out in public and make a fool of my fucking self. Absolutely not. And Cardi, the spotlight, it's all on her. And the fact that you want to be a Black woman and you're representing Black women, you're not representing me, like acting like that in public. Now, if y'all want to be ratchet assholes and get represented like that and be stereotypes for the rest of your life, then you go ahead and do that. If anything, I would have been Nicki in a situation at a high-end event. Let me explain that to you guys too, because a lot of y'all don't understand this New York Fashion Week situation. That is a high-end event. That event that they were at is someone else's job, okay? They put that together for all those people to come over and get publicity, to be in paparazzi, just for another person that they're trying to impress to be like, hey, I got all these stars coming and your event was fire last time. I definitely want you to host it. They call people like them. So if people like Cardi come and destroy it and fighting everybody, making it bad, they're not gonna get calls to come host other people's events. That is someone else's job. So you have to think about it. I'm not about to spend all my money, spend all my hard-earned time to have a celebrity come and act like a fucking douche. So you're uninvited. I love you, but I'm sorry, I can't have that shit because this is my job. That's your job. And that's what people not understanding. They're like, how would I did that same shit? Oh, she's stopping bags. Like, no. You're stopping your own bag by acting out like that. We can love both of these women. We can love them both. We can love Cardi because of Cardi's fucking attitude and her talking and sounding crazy sometimes. Because sometimes she don't be making no sense. She be, But we love her because she's her, and we love Nicki because Nicki is Nicki. Now, if you have really truly been following Nicki for a very long time, if you truly have, you will see how Nicki was before and how Nicki is now. Nicki is not the same person. Nicki is not the same person, because I guarantee you, if that Nicki and this Cardi got into it, it would have been way more than a fucking shoe flying, my nigga. Like, it would have been way more than that. I'm trying to tell you. So y'all just need to like stop with the bullshit. We can love both these people. We can love them both. They can both be successful. They can both be powerful. Put it in your music, just like Eminem and MGK. Put it in your music. I'm not even rich and I care about my job. There is a place and there is a time. And that was not the place and that was not the time. People grow up, people change, people mold, and we want to see Nicki and Cardi be great. And people really need to stop comparing Cardi's first album to Nicki's fourth album. Nicki is 4 albums in the game. Cardi just got out here. She did not outsell Nicki's first album. She did very well for her first album, but she did not touch Nicki's first album sales. Okay? And number 2 is not considered a flop. I don't know what is wrong with y'all. It's not a flop. It will never. Number 2 will never be a flop. That's very good. Y'all just don't want to sit and understand where she was coming from and why she was angry about why she was number 2. Because she technically would have been number 1. If Nicki could have sold her merchandise too, she would have been number 1. The fuck? And I was streaming her album on Pandora. And did you know that Pandora doesn't count towards streaming. So stop coming for her. Because you want to hop aboard the Nicki hate train. Because women need to stick together. Women cannot be manipulated like this. Okay? I'm a woman. Women, like, we get on the internet and we just be going at each other. Like, you stupid bitch, you stupid hoe. Shut the fuck up. Like, no, I feel like we just really need to uplift each other. And we need to support Cardi and we need to support Nicki. Nicki been in the game for forever. Okay, and nobody has done shit like she has. And y'all be trying to say shit about Lil' Kim, like, oh, Nicki copied Lil' Kim. First of all, hasn't everybody copied everybody in the music industry? Because when they weren't famous, they had idols that they idolized and wanted to be like. Kind of copying, but also creating your own shit at the same time. So, shut the fuck up. Secondly, if y'all watch Notorious, Motherfucking Kim, she got all her shit from Biggie, okay? All her shit from Biggie. All her shit from Biggie. I'm gonna say it again. Little Kim got all her shit from Biggie. Alright? Alright. Anyways, let Nicki and let Cardi be great. I want to also say this, that Nicki writes her own shit. Stop saying Safari wrote her shit, because Safari cannot rap, okay? Safari can rap. And also Safari said he did not write her shit. And also, I mean, because I ain't even gonna hold you up. I was one of those people who literally was like, Safari writing for Nicki. I swear to goodness. I was like, Safari writing Nicki raps. He writing her raps. But he's not writing her raps. He can't rap. They were in a group together. Even the people in the group were like, yeah, no, Safari can't rap. He can't rap. Look it up. Y'all probably ain't know this nigga was in a group. Him, Nicki Minaj, and 2 other niggas in a group. Now, Nicki is not beefing with a child, not beefing with the baby. She literally says she loves Stormy and she loves Kylie. But why can't she express her mind like Cardi can express her mind? Like, people be like, Cardi be keeping it real. Cardi keeps it real all the time. But when Nicki keep it real, she's complaining and she's being a fucking baby. And then, just like somebody said, Nicki, you're almost 40. What does her age have to do with anything? But then somebody said, oh, well, age ain't got nothing to do. So I didn't know when you grew up, you had to act a certain way. Like, all these contradicting things. Then when Nicki get a boo, oh, she's desperate. What the fuck? Now I know y'all just bashing Nicki and it's a Nicki hate train. I don't give a fuck. It's the Nicki hate train and bitches is aborting the ship. Period. Don't nobody care about the facts. Don't nobody care about the numbers. Don't nobody care about talent. Don't nobody care about lyricists. They just want to take the bitch down. And I'm gonna support Nicki. So if you don't like it, cause I be the baddie beat, Barbie things, big and baddie beat, everybody beat, on my D, yo I gotta be, in reality, stuck a D, if you doubting me, back of the back, back of the back, back of the back, back of the back, who on Barbie D, who on Barbie D, everybody who you gotta see, honestly, on my honesty, I'm the baddest beat, I don't even know how to speak, head to the back, and relax, you in the back of the back. I'm gonna support who the fuck I want to support. If I want to support Cardi, I'm gonna support Cardi. If I want to support Nicki, I'm gonna support Nicki, because that's what I want to fucking do. I don't really give a fuck about the drama. I'm just trying to hopefully I can reach the ignorant people. And ignorant is not a like disrespectful thing. Ignorant means ignorant, lacking knowledge or awareness in general, uneducated or unsophisticated. That's what ignorant means. I'm not being like, you're ignorant, you're stupid. You just lack the knowledge. You need to do some research. Stimulate your mind. Stop going off of what other people say. So with that being said, thank you for listening today. This was a very long ass podcast talking about one thing when I just really wanted to just jump all over the fucking place. And this is the only way I could get my opinion out without arguing with somebody. So thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.